Have you ever asked yourself why money feels like sand slipping through your fingers? You work hard, maybe harder than most people you know, and yet wealth always feels just out of reach. Meanwhile, others, sometimes less talented, less disciplined, seem to attract money like it's their birthright. Why does this happen? Is it luck? Is it unfairness? Or is it something hidden, something within you? The truth is both shocking and liberating. Your relationship with money has almost nothing to do with numbers and almost everything to do with your mind. Beneath the surface of your conscious thoughts, your subconscious holds scripts about wealth, scripts you didn't choose but inherited. Stories about money planted in you when you were too young to question them. Stories that shape your every financial decision, every risk you take or avoid, every chance you allow yourself to claim or sabotage. Let's go back to your earliest memories. Did you grow up hearing that money is scarce, that we can't afford it, that rich people are greedy? Every phrase, every sigh of worry at the dinner table, every fight between adults about bills, all of it etched into your subconscious like carvings in stone. And here's the part most people don't realize. Those old words are still alive inside you. They whisper every time you try to take a leap. They whisper when you dream about success. They whisper when you hold money in your hands, telling you what you can and cannot do. Carl Jung once wrote that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. How many times have you called financial struggle your fate? How many times have you said that's just how life is? What if it isn't fate at all, but programming? Think about this. A child who grows up in a house filled with financial stress learns one lesson, that money equals fear. That child becomes an adult who unconsciously pushes money away because to their nervous system, wealth doesn't mean freedom, it means danger. Or consider the teenager constantly told money changes people. As an adult, they might hold themselves back from success, afraid of becoming someone they despise. And here's where it gets darker. These beliefs don't shout. They hide. They disguise themselves as procrastination when you're about to start a project, as overspending when you finally make progress, as sudden self-doubt when an opportunity knocks. They're invisible saboteurs pulling the strings behind the curtain. But once you see them, you can break them. Imagine this. Every belief about money is like a lock on a door. You've been trying to push the door open with brute force, working harder, hustling more, adding hours, sacrificing sleep, but the door doesn't budge. Why? Because you've been pushing against a locked door. What if instead you found the key? What if you realized the lock was inside your own mind? The key begins with awareness. Ask yourself, what's the very first money memory you can recall? Was it positive or filled with shame, fear, or scarcity? That moment matters more than you know. Write it down. See it not as truth, but as a story someone else handed you. A story that doesn't have to be yours anymore. Now imagine yourself rewriting that story. Instead of, "I'm not good with money," you say, "I'm learning to master money." Instead of, "Rich people are greedy," you say, "Wealth amplifies who I truly am, and I can use it for good." Every new story you choose is like unlocking one more chain holding you back. And it's not just words. Your subconscious learns through repetition and emotion. That's why daily rituals matter. Visualize abundance not as fantasy, but as training. Feel gratitude for every dollar in your hand, because gratitude tells your subconscious, more of this, please. Surround yourself with examples of people who use wealth wisely, so your mind learns that money is not evil. It is neutral energy, waiting for direction. Here's a secret most people miss. Money doesn't respond only to effort. It responds to alignment. When your beliefs, emotions, and actions line up, money flows with less resistance. Think of it like water. Push against it, and it slips away. Align with it, and it carries you forward effortlessly. So let me ask you now, honestly, what is the hidden reason you've been struggling with money? Is it guilt? Fear? The belief that you're not worthy of wealth? Don't rush past this question. Sit with it. Because the moment you identify the hidden reason, the chains begin to loosen. From there, change is possible. Small at first. A decision not to overspend out of stress. A willingness to invest in yourself instead of doubting your worth. A shift from saying, "I can't afford this," to asking, "How can I afford this?" Each choice rewires your subconscious, carving a new path toward freedom. And here's the beautiful paradox. When you stop chasing money from fear, money starts finding you. When you stop believing in scarcity, opportunities begin to appear. When you trust that you are worthy of abundance, you begin to live like someone who is, and reality eventually mirrors that belief. So, here we are at the crossroads. You can keep living the old story, replaying the same script, calling it fate. Or you can choose to write a new one. One where money is not a source of shame or fear, but a tool, a partner in your journey, a mirror of your growth, an energy that flows because you are finally aligned with it. So let me leave you with a question. Not one to answer quickly, but one to carry with you. What's the very first money belief you're ready to release forever? Share it in the comments, because your answer may not just free you, it may inspire someone else watching this, someone who needs the courage to begin rewriting their story too. And maybe, just maybe, this is where your new chapter begins.